Right, I won. WeaponCollector here. Right, a bit late tonight. I'll probably be on till 11:30 tonight. I was busy earlier. I wanted to have a sleep, to be honest. I'm fucking knackered today, but yeah, I never did. So if I seem quite tired, it's because I actually am. So yeah, I'll say it as I always do. If you ever want to support this channel to make the videos happen, because I don't have ads on my videos, so any support is welcome. You can join Patreon for $1 a month, and you get your name on that board. Sort of advertise your channel then, or if you're paying pay $1, you could put a fucking business name on there if you wanted to. If you asked me to, I'll put any name on there you want. There's also affiliate links, eBay, Amazon, and GearBest. If you use those sites, use my links that are on every single one of my videos. Just click on it, go and shop, and then I'll get a percentage of what you spend. And then there's some merchandise. If you ever wanted working with the merchandise, that supports me buying this kind of stuff. It's not a massive percentage, but it's good. And there's also PayPal donations. And I suppose another way to support me is buying my crossbow quivers. Right, I'll come over to the chat now. They have been selling brilliant lately. I think I've sold about 150 quid worth. But the only thing is the majority of that money I've had to spend already. But I needed it for something, you know what I mean? I'll see who's on in a second. Yeah, because of being late, I don't know how many people are going to be on tonight. So we've got Zed, Tim, Krylon, Nell, and Liam. You right? Yeah, fucking, I'm knackered tonight. You said you was having a nap earlier, didn't you, Liam? That's what I was trying to do. I was going to have a nap, but I've been because I've got to go out literally all day tomorrow. All I've been doing tonight and today, I couldn't do anything today because I was looking after my niece. Not the getting ready for tomorrow anyway. So yeah, I'll tell you what, if I can do it, let me just sort something out quickly. Right, hang on. Yeah, I'll shorten down the slow mode to 15 seconds. Tim said, I've got my quiver on Tuesday. Thanks. Oh, nice one, Tim. Yeah, that's brilliant. Everyone's been really happy with them. Yeah, it was selling really good. I was going to show you my bloody list of where is me? Yeah, this is how long my list of fucking let me just see this so I can see it properly. That was my list of all the people who wanted them. Yeah, it's been selling really good. The good thing with the quivers as well is they're not hard to make either. Some of the stuff I used to make was a pain in the ass to do. All right, Riggs. So yeah, I don't know how many people saw the post I did saying we'd be late. I'd be late, so I don't really know. But the slow mode's on less now. I'll take it right off for a minute, can I? No, I'll take it off for a bit, as there's not many of us on. See who is on. Yeah, so it's just us lot still. Tom Sabu, Nell, Krylon, Tim, me, Weapons Stuff, and Zed. Oh, well, no matter. We'll have a nice stuff slot tonight then. Sure. Oh, yeah, Jim's come on. Right, Jim. Right, Noodles. So, yeah, if I seem a bit tired tonight, that is all it is. I just am tired, you know what I mean? I wanted to have a bloody, I wanted to have a sleep, but, yeah. All right, Marcus. Evening, girls. All right, Rich. Right, I'm going to have to put the slow mode back on in a minute. I'll let you, you can have the slow mode off for a couple of minutes. I've got it on the bit to put it straight back on anyway, if it does get too much. Timbo, you right, mate? Did you get your quiver as well? And JBO, Jim, if you still want one, I've got one ready for you. I think it may even have your name on it. Let me look. Now, this ain't you don't have to have it, but because you asked for one, I did have one that had your name on it. It's just kept it for you. You know what I mean? Who else we got on? Loaded up bus driver, you right, mate? And video base, right, Peach? Yeah, so I'll probably stay on till about 11:30 tonight. Yes, I did, Zed. I did, and I did watch that. Sorry if I never. Z said, so you like the Pingu's the thing, then? Yes. I don't know if I replied to you, did I? Right, I'm going to have to put the slow mode back on now. Now that we're actually chatting. What was I going to say? Where is it? Yeah, I have actually watched that before, it turns out. But yeah, I that Lee Hardcastle bloke, his clay animation stuff's brilliant, isn't it? I watched a film called, I think it's ABCs of Death or ABCs of Horror, something like that. And I think he did bits for the first film and the second film of that. It's an A to Z of horror, and they have like 1 minute to do, or maybe 2 minutes to do a little film. So I've seen his stuff before on that. They're good, isn't he? Kill Strike Gaming, you right, mate? I'm going to have to try and catch up here. Ride on T2 Coin Seeker. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Jumble Sabu said, Mike, I ordered the Black Ops 2 spring air rifle for my boy for his 13th birthday. Thinking of getting an Umrex M4 for myself. I haven't had any air rifles for years. Can't wait to get back into it. That's probably what I would buy if I was going to get myself an air rifle. If I was, it would be the Umrex M4, I reckon. Yeah, it looks proper decent, that does. It looks very much like the proper real thing as well, don't it? Yeah, lucky son there, I tell you. Yeah, good on you, Riggs. What was Jim saying? Oh, yes, please. Okay to pay Monday. Yeah, that's fine, Jim. Yeah, I got it written down there, Monday. Who was the other ones? I don't think the other ones come on. Someone called Stu. I think Stu Holloway. And then that's a third one if anyone wants one. I've got 3 ready at the minute to sell if anyone wants any quivers. That's my quiver, this one. They don't come with these the gold bolts. They come with the plastic ones. Yeah, I wanted a nap. Fucking knackered. You know what I mean? Timber said, "Yeah, got the quiver. 5 minutes work. It'll fit my Anglo arm cycling." Ah, nice. Is that one of the old style ones? Is it the old crossbows? If I'd have known that, I might have been able to do you a mount for that, because I did have someone buying the quivers for the old crossbows, and I made a special mount. Needs a little bit of adjustment, but as you said, it don't take long to sort of make them fit, does it? But no, I appreciate you buying that, Tim. Jumbo Sabu says that's ABC's of Death was great. Loved the installment with the woman caring for her dying husband. Is that great? Is that supposed to say great twist to it? Yeah, twist. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of good stories on there, isn't there? Is there 2 of them, Riggs, or is there 3 of them? But there's quite a lot of proper famous horror film directors on there, aren't there? I enjoyed them. They're good there. Mark said, "Can you recommend a small crossbow?" Well, as in pistols, 100% go for the Horror Zone Redback or the Armex Tomcat 2. Definitely get them new ones. You know, these are fucking brilliant. They're so much better than the old crossbows. Don't buy any of the old style crossbows now, because they're probably half as strong. These are twice as strong as the old ones, even though they say they're £80. When I tested them, they're like £40 or something like that, £45. Whereas these are actually really 75, so just under what they're supposed to be. I think the Tomcat 2 is cheaper than the Horror Zone, but they're essentially exactly the same crossbow. Oh, apart from the Tomcat 2 has the stock, don't it? Me personally, I wouldn't get the one with the stock, because I don't use the stock because it's too short for me. You know what I mean? I need to, if I shoot a pistol, I have to have my arms right out to shoot well. No, I haven't been up to much today, Jim. Luke, you alright, mate? If I haven't said hello to anyone, yeah, sorry about that. Right, I'll try and catch up. Video based, talking of air rifles, I just remembered that I have a Daisy Red Rider. Completely forgot. Yeah, I remember when you bought that. What have I been up today? Nothing really. Looking after my niece. That meant I literally didn't get anything done. So this evening I've been doing the stuff I wanted to do, or not wanted to do, needed to do. I'm going out all day tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm fucking knackered as well. I got woke up early again. Yeah. Where are my weapons and stuff? Just finding some civil defence posters to print off with the blank spaces in my wall. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be good. Richard said, got most of the belt grinder done, but like an idiot, I put the motor mount on the wrong side, so I need to rewire the motor to reverse and tweak the belt tracking. It's done. I suppose that's one of those things. It's easily done, but then it's, I suppose, it's easily rectified as well, isn't it? At least. Amy, you're right. I watched your video about the pit bulls the other day. It's quite good. You have a very soothing voice, I find. You ought to do some ASMR or something. Bing, you right, mate? He said, oh, I subscribed a few hours ago. I noticed you on Weapon Stuff stream and checked out your channel. Oh, nice one, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realise when I'm modding on his, I think they might think I don't have a channel, or, you know, like, you know, because I've got an all right sort of size, small channel, but an all right one. You know what I mean? I ain't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think people don't realise I have a channel and upload regularly. Marcus said, thanks, Mike. Best place to buy. Well, the Horror Zone, I got my Horror Zone from, let me just look on my Merlin Archery. I got mine from the Horror Zone. Horizon. I don't know. Other, to be honest, I don't buy a lot. Well, you know, I used to get everything from Blades and Bows. Oh yeah, I can't really help you there. Maybe someone else can. Bing said, I like the Tomcat 2 with the tactical rail and the stock. Yeah, this has got all that. And on mine, I made these quivers. I ain't got one on it at the minute because I've been selling them. But this quiver sits just there. I've took it off for now. And then you have I've got a taut on mine and the handle. Yeah, very good crossbows. And I might stick a laser on mine soon if I can find another bit to put it on. Fucking flying here. Oh, where on my video base, I should make a stock pad for the for my pistol crossbow to extend it a bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've seen people do that. Marcus said to Richard, tut tut, not like you, mate. Bristol said, I spied my little eye. Go on, what did you spy? You got to tell us a letter, ain't you? Killstrike said, what's your favourite hand weapon? Probably knuckle duster, brass knuckles, but they're illegal over here now, so yeah, can't even fucking own them anymore. Yeah, I've always had a thing for knuckle duster. I used to like all that kind of stuff, you know, all the sort of band stuff, flick knives and all that, because of how rare they are, and you never see them, and you only ever see them in sort of films being used for, you know, violent reasons. Now, I'm laughing at Marcus. I've got my beer and snacks well underway. Nice. Yeah, I'm on the black coffee at the minute. See if it'll wake me up a bit. T2 said, you don't have a small channel, you have an amazing channel. Thank you, T2. I sort of meant in, you know, in relation to some of the big channels, we're sort of nothing, aren't we? But do have a good community on here, though, don't we? So, Video Base said, look at Mandarin Duck's bows as well if you want a normal recurve bow. Yeah, did you get one of them? Have you got one of them, Peter? I remember you mentioning that a couple of times. Richard said, the front sling hole mount on my redback, on your redback, is the same place as the Tomcat 2. Oh, nice one, yeah. So, who was it? Daniel mentioned it, didn't he, last night? Yeah, so there's that. There it is there. And then you've got the hole there. Yeah, that would easily fit a sling on. I just don't know. I'll make one and put it on a video, see if people want them. Yeah, and if I can get the stuff easily, I might look into that. Double Salbu, so there's a guy who's got a few videos on his Armets crossbow pistols, modded them up quite nice. British bloke too. Yeah, is his name something like his name is actually Crossbow something. Is that the one? Crossbow. If his name is like Crossbow something, Crossbow fan or something, is that him, Riggs? If it is, I'll sub to him as well. Bing said, yeah, only until we was discussing one of his streams about stab vest, and I believe you commented on his stream. I found a homemade stab panel video up, uploaded by Peach. Anyway, really nice knowledge. Nice one, yeah. Yeah. Eventually, Liam will probably come here and do a video with me, because he don't live that far from me. We're within driving distance. Not massive. He ain't like right around the corner, but he's not. He's in with this. He's within distance. He can get there here easily. You know what I mean? Yeah. Video basically the Phantom £50 Mandarin duck bow, if the name's right. I think I looked that up because I'm pretty sure I've looked that up. Marcus said to me, "Are crossbows treated like air rifles? I no use in public places." Yeah, I think so. I pretty much think so, Marcus. I would say so. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's and he did a video, like a 3-part video, showing how to put his stock on it, like stock like that, with the little padded bit there and the bit there. That it. Jumbo Sabu said, yeah, worth watching, Mike. I don't know the guy's name, but he sounds like he's in his 50s and 60s. Yeah, if that's the one, I think that's him. Pretty sure I probably found him through one of you not mentioning him. Might have been you, Riggs. Weapons Off said, as far as I know, crossbows are more similar in law to classic bows, but the Gov UK page doesn't say much on it. No, I would just see, because the thing is, it's I think a lot of it's just how it is these days. Like, the law's no different now than it was in the 80s, I don't think, for being able to carry around an air rifle. But in them days, you could walk around with your bag on you. Well, I know people who still walk around with air rifles in bags on their back through a council estate and don't get no sort of trouble for it. But yeah, you'd want it in a case, and you still wouldn't want to be seen shooting it in the woods, I don't think. You know what I mean? But what the legality on that is, I don't really know. But it's a different day and age now, isn't it? Game Boy said, why do you have all that stuff on the wall? How the fuck do I answer that? Because I like it and it looks good on the wall. I'm pretty sure you've asked me that question before. Irishman, you right, mate? Video Bay said, I'll make the stock from aluminium strip. If I make one, easy to bend in a vice. Yeah. But yeah, there's a bloke. Was that who Riggs was Riggs talking to you when he said that about looking up the bloke who does that? Yeah. Double Cell Boo said, was walking past Lloyd's Bank, a little old lady, thick glasses, came out the bank, asked if I could help with her balance. I think I went a bit too far and she fell over after I pushed her. Fuck's sake. Even Zed ain't put her joke in yet. I'm sure he's on, isn't he? He was on straight away, I know that. Going right the way up to the top to see where he is now. Yeah. I am 39, Game Boy. Tumbo, you right, mate? Yep, evening. Mark said to me, I go to a range and I have my rifle in a proper bag, but I wrap it in a but I then wrap it in a black bin bag. Yeah, that's what I would do. But yeah, I don't know. The crossbows are weird. I don't know what the sort of, whether people would be bothered by them. You know what I mean? T2 said, I wish I had all that on the wall in my bar room. It would be amazing. Thank you. It is a good, yeah. I think them kind of displays are good. They are eye-catching, aren't they? I love any displays like that. Are really good. It's unusual as well. JBO said the local police around here said I could carry the rifle in the bag anywhere I wanted, as long as it had a lock on the zippers and the keys in the zip pocket. Oh, nice one. Cheers for that, Jim. West Yorkshire catapults, right, mate? Nell's laughing. Jumper. Don't encourage him now. He'll be fucking putting more on now. News said 39 is a great age. Nearly 40. When was I said that's a good shout about the padlock on the zippers. But yeah, I suppose it makes a bit of a difference, don't it? Because it makes it so you can't get it out. It's like putting a knife at the bottom of your bag than in the top, isn't it? Doesn't make it any safer, really, but in the eyes of other people, it's a little bit more out of the way. And at least they're still lurking. Still here, just lurking. West Yorkshire said, catties. Still going out in the shed. I was in my shed the other night till fucking 11 o'clock making me fucking crossbow quivers. Video base having a shower. Sabu said the law is that you can go in public with a crossbow, but it needs to be in a slip or a cover. Personally, I'd keep it low profile, how things are. Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Reece. That's the thing. The way I always see it is just because something's legal doesn't mean you should do it. You know, if you could carry that and have it so everyone can fucking see it, it's still not a good idea. You want it, put it in a bag so you can't see the profile of it, stuff like that. Richard said, I need a display like that, but mine would be all pole lamps and swords. Yeah, you'd have to have an extra wide camera for yours as well, wouldn't you, I reckon? Rob, you right, mate? You just said you still have your hair and no greys. You know what? A lot of my family don't have grey hair. I'm saying that my mum went grey very young, and one of my cousins went grey quite young. But other than that, yeah, most of my family either have hair like all their life sort of thing, gets a bit receding. Yeah, not a lot of grey either. Yeah, strange, isn't it? Maybe I don't have a lot of stress. Weapons I've said. What about a combination lock? Any idea? I generally prefer those. I think that would do it. I think that would still make a difference to how someone, if you got stopped, would look at it. I'm pretty sure that would still count towards you being classed as responsible, you know what I mean? And non-sort of threatening, if that makes sense. You know what I mean, don't you? Marcus said to Jumbo Sabu, low profile is always the way to go. That's it, innit? Weapons officer are generally transport sensitive items in a big French tie-up kit bag, basically a big brown sack that you can tie up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Jumbo Sabu said I had 2 stabbings in our relatively quiet Norfolk town last weekend. The world is going mad, mate. It's fucked up, innit? That's all I can say for that. Irishman said, can you recommend any over-the-counter painkiller medication that's safely given to a cat? I ain't got a fucking clue. Someone might know. Liam might be able to tell you. Tim said the Anglo Arms pistol crossbow bags are pretty good for the redback. Pretty good quality too for the money. Oh, no, so I've never seen them. Dumble Sabu said you ain't great, Mike, because you ain't married. I think that may be it. Because I'll probably start looking younger than Malcolm soon. Because he's starting to age a little bit with his better not say, in case she's washing. You never know. Narendra said we have brandishing laws in New Jersey. If we walk to our cars on our own property with a firearm and the neighbour sees it and complains, you can go to jail. Fucking hell, yeah, mad, isn't it? Right, pop out chat. I wondered why I was struggling to see all the chat. Normally you do a pop out chat, and then you can have the chat the whole length of the page then. Tom, you right, mate? Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well and everyone's enjoying their weekend. Let's head to Irishman. Whatever you do, don't give it aspirin. Aspirin can poison a cat. Oh, there's a bit of advice for you there. Yeah, I'm all right, Tom. What have you been at? I ain't really been at nothing today. I'm going to be out all day tomorrow, though. Once I said generally Irishman, we give animals codeine and tramadol at Blue Cross, but not combination painkillers like cocodamol as a low dose of pure opioid. That's interesting, Liam. I did not know. Yeah, I don't know nothing about animals and medication. Being said, I live in a city, and regardless if my air rifle was in a locked bag, they'd still hassle me about it. When I went shooting on private land by school, the school called the police. Fuck's sake. Yeah, you do have to be very careful, and it does help if people know and all that. But yeah, it can be a risky hobby, I suppose, can't it? T2 said to Jump Subby, I agree with you. I had a 14-year-old kid stabbed. Yeah, had a 14-year-old kid stabbed yesterday by me. Disgusted by this. Sick, isn't it, really? It seems to be more common, doesn't it, now? JBO said to Tim, was it you I was talking to about the Manulass? I don't know how you say that. Last week for the Spitfire and the Hurricane. Oh, yeah, I remember you talking to someone about that. I don't know who it was, though. Irishman said, can I give a Sulfadine? And he said, don't know, mate, but not want to guess something like that. Reek said to me, just check, the guy's name is Pistol Crossbow Fan. Yeah, that's him then. Yeah, I subscribed to him after someone else had mentioned him, I think. When I said, just look that up, contains ibuprofen and paracetamol, so big no. Tom said, heading anywhere nice? I'm driving over to the Isle of Sheppey tomorrow. Going to check out the beaches there. I'm going on a stag do, an all-day stag do. I better not say too loud, because the person whose stag it is in the other room. But yeah, so we'll be doing the things during the day and then going out in the evening. But yeah, better not say, because yeah, might be there outside my door, or even watching this stream. Carl, you right, mate? It's good to see you on. How's all your stuff been going? Did you get that new job you was going for the interview for? Right, where am I? Mark said to Bing, you have to have the landowner's permission. Jumble Suboost at T2. I know, mate. It's well fucked up nowadays. I used to carry as a kid, but would never use a knife on anyone. No, I was pretty much the same as that, Riggs. Now saying out the car. Noodles were saying, what's that New Jersey? Oh, yeah, New Jersey. He said it's from New Jersey. JBO said to Tim, yeah, they're pretty decent, mate. To be fair, I was going to ask, did you want to pick anything up? Pick you up a pair. As I said, we can't technically hear either. Can only be bought without prescription as combination painkillers. Oh, that's Irishman saying, don't think we get codeine over the counter there. Bing said to Marcus, I did have the landowner's permission. Me and my dad was in the village. I think camouflage jacket and the jeans. IRA look scared the kids. That's what it has. Yeah, I suppose it being shooting near a school, that's one thing you do have to be careful about. Yeah, because you know, teachers and kids and that, and again, this day and age, different. You know, even 10 years ago, it's different. Great Almighty, I love the baseball bat. Nice one. That is a Louisville Slugger as well. And I think it actually might have come from America. That may actually be a genuine American Louisville Slugger. I'm pretty sure it is. The person who I bought it, I swapped it for a knife, and their mum had been to America and bought it back. Although nowadays, I wish I had the knife still. Because the knife was quite hard to get, and that you can get looking anywhere, really. Well, I suppose not one from America, but you know what I mean. Carl said, yeah, pat test qualification. Bang on, mate. Oh, nice one, Carl. That's good. Tom said, hey, Tim, anywhere I should check out? Any good history bits there, you know? Tim said, codeine metabolizes into an opiate. Doubt it's available over the counter now. Double Salvo said, Michael, I've got some inner 9mm rounds for that. Oh, shit, yeah, I keep forgetting to message you about that, Riggs. Yeah, I don't know if you was on at the beginning. My emails have been going fucking apeshit lately. Like, literally 40 a fucking day at one point. Going, you know, like replies and stuff for the quivers. So, a couple of people, there'd be you, possibly... Did I get back to you, Marcus? He'll laugh about that. He knows I never do anyway. Yeah, but yes, I did see the picture of the Uzi. Yeah, it looks fucking decent. You got some inert rounds for the replica Uzi today, fitted in the mag brilliantly. Well worth £5.50, delivered for £5. Might get 5 more, but don't want to overdo the mag spray. Yeah, I'll tell you, that's really nice. That is. Where did you get all your stuff from then? I must admit though, I don't even look at. Because I can't afford anything now. I tend to not go on the website just selling them and that, or talk to people about it, because I know I can never fucking afford it anymore. But yeah, that always interests me where you get your bloody stuff from, because you get some very nice, interesting things. Tim said, I might do Amatado, just reading the home guard manual I received the other day. Ah, nice. Marcus said, did you fuck? I replied to you about 3 times and then I just stopped. Who just said I love America? Where am I? Weapon Stuff said, in the UK, Timber, codeine can be bought over the counter as a combination painkiller with paracetamol, ibuprofen, or aspirin. Cannot be purchased separately unless it's cough medicine or on a prescription. Codeine is a Class B drug. I did not know that. I did not know that. Carl said, got loads of fishing gear. Love it, but prefer shooting. You know what, Carl? I've never been into shooting and fishing. I've only ever been fishing once in my life. It might be partly because I can't fucking swim, so I don't like messing around near any water that's deep, just in case, because I literally can't swim at all. I ought to learn, really. But then that would also mean having an operation to seal up my fucking perforated eardrum. But yeah, I've only ever been fishing once, but it's something I would like to do and get into, because I think it's a fucking handy. It's a survival thing as well, isn't it? It's a way to feed yourself, isn't it? If it ever come to it. Who said, Marcus? Fortunately, the police are pro Second Amendment, so for now we're okay. Iron Man, you right, mate? Yeah. I only started at 10 tonight. I've been doing a load of shit tonight, basically. Them suburbs said I got a large alley baseball bat from New York when I went back in 2000. I got on the wrong subway train and ended up on the Bronx platform with a baseball bat. It was quite scary. Quickly got on another train. Yeah, I bet that was a weird fucking experience. When the science bit is it metabolizes in the liver as morphine, about 10 milligram morphine for 100 milligrams of codeine. Morphine class A, codeine B, tramadol C. I'll let Tim and Tom have a little chat. Iron Man said fishing is not my thing, really. I'll just go for the fresh air. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I would do, Iron Man. I would go along with people. Like I said, I've never been fishing like once. I was saying that I have been a couple of times, but for me it was just a pure piss up. Other people was fishing, but I was just there to get pissed, and hang about. So yeah, I'd do that. But yeah, I think fishing is an interesting, handy thing to know, because it is a way to feed yourself if you ever come to it. Weapons, I've said, despite the fact tramadol was actually stronger, yeah, because it made me wonder when, because I thought it probably was, but that's probably because it has a lower OD dose. Right. You love fishing, do you now? Nice. Yeah, I've never really been. Carl said fishing chills me out, but prefer hunting with my air off. Yeah, I think I'd be more into the. I ain't been doing any proper hunting with an air rifle or anything for a couple of years. But I could probably go in a week if I wanted to. If I got hold of my cousin and actually said to him, let's go. He's always asking me to go. He's got some really good places he can shoot, where you can shoot. This is all just a lot of pest stuff, before you all know this anyway, but I'll just say it on the video anyway. So he's got some places where he can shoot rabbits, definitely rabbits anyway, and there is one place where you can shoot geese. There's these I can't remember what they are, but they're pests anyway, and you're allowed to shoot them. But they're fucking massive things. But we went down to shoot them once, but it just so happened at the time we never fucking they want them there. Right. T2 said, do you know or anyone on here use a slingshot? I've ordered a flat band one to take with me in the field while I'm detecting, hopefully get a few. No, I'll be honest with you, T2. I'm not massive. One of my bits I don't really know much about is catapults, so I can't help you there. But there probably is someone in here who can. I like fishing too, making my own laws out of scrap. Yeah, Luke does that. This is Mark's stepson. Jump Sabu said, yeah, the Uzi is very heavy, mate. Cops and clicks where DX don't. Was made in the 80s, I think. I get them cheap as I'm an airsofter and a member of a reenactment group. Oh, nice, yeah. That's decent, that is, yeah. That's the way to go, isn't it? Yeah, so you would be able to get hold of a lot more things that we wouldn't probably even see. Debio said to Riggs, you wearing your Warriors jacket? When I said I want to get back into sling bows, coin seeker. Used them a fair bit a few years ago, but then for some reason went off using them. I never knew you'd use them. Actual sling, yeah, sling. Do you mean sling bows or sling shots, Liam? Because there's a sling bows that shoot an arrow. I think you mean sling shots, don't you? Because it's just the W and the T. You'll have to write that down in a minute. Mark said to Carl, we have the fattest wood pigeons on earth in this part of Manchester. I love it. Lovely meat. Yeah, that wood pigeon is nice, isn't it? I've shot one once and had it cooking before it was even cold. Oh, it was lovely. I imagine I was fishing for survival. I would use nets and traps. Yeah, good point there. Tom said, thanks, Tim. We'll have a look tomorrow. Don't mind driving. So happy to drive around the island. Richard said, never could shoot slingshot. Prefer a bow any day of the week. Yeah, I'm crap with a slingshot. Jumper Sabu said, JBO, no, mate. I think it was I don't know what that is, jacket. I should have got a hint. As we were the only white. Oh, the Warriors in as yeah, I get you now. Yeah, the only white people on the train. Plus our accent didn't help as it drew attention to ourselves. Irishman said, Mike, check out Hobo fishing reels. Yeah, funny thing is, Irishman, I was going to make some of them. I'm going to make some soon because I was going to try and make some to sell. Now said, yeah, I followed Luke with his fishing. Oh, nice. He's not done any videos for a while, has he? Which is a pity. Yeah. I don't know if, well, he's had his, I don't know if you've seen it. They've had a baby, him and Charlotte. So, that's probably going to, if he still goes fishing, he probably don't film it now. Because I think she used to do some of the filming, didn't she? I don't know. But yeah, that's what that is. I imagine I have no problem with hunting, but people should only hunt what they need and not wipe out natural species. Yeah, I can agree with you there. I'm definitely. Irishman said, what do you need to know about slingshots? Mark said, my back garden. Carl, you'll have to go around Marcus's house then. When was a slingshot? Used to use a Barnett Strike 9, I think it was. Got fairly decent with it once. Once I got the technique down. Ended up using round stones more than the metal balls for some reason. Being said, is a sling bow illegal? I've always wanted one, as it's much more portable and concealing than a bow. I'm pretty sure they're 100% legal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the UK there's no legal issues with sling bows. It would probably come under the same exact sort of thing as bows or slingshots. Both of those have got no restrictions on for, you couldn't. Well, I think a slingshot, you can literally just walk down the road with that in your pocket. Right, where am I? Rob said to T2, can you help with a good starter detector of metal detecting? Amy said, me sees turkey teddy clicks. What's that? Carl said, I've not had wild UK route for yonks. No, we used to get them quite regularly at one point because where my dad's yard is, there was loads of rabbits down there ripping up the place. So they was getting fucking, they was pests and they was tearing up the fucking land down there. So they was getting shot left, right, centre. And I used to have the rabbits, eat the meat. I even used to tan and cure the skins. In the end, I sold them on eBay. Skins sold really well, but rabbit's nice, isn't it? I do like a bit of rabbit. Amy said, "What's a coldis?" Or however you spell it. Not sure what you mean there, Amy. If I explain to me what you mean, and I'll try and T2 says Rob, because I sometimes miss what people are going on about anyway, so you know what I mean. T2 said Rob, I started with a Euro check. You know what? Funny thing is, downstairs in my dining room is a metal detector right now. Must be Jay's. I know Ego's doing that sometimes. I don't know what it is. Never really looked at it. Carl said, just don't see them these days. Yeah, down I don't know. I don't know if they're still down the yard now, but yeah, there was loads and loads down there at one point. Richard said, hopefully I should get that scaffolding soon. I should be able to build a new riser for my recurve and the spear gun rubber powered sling bows I mentioned before. Yeah, that would be very interesting to see that, Rich. How much power do you reckon you're going to get out of that? Because it's going to be powerful, isn't it? Gilstrot said he's back. Dumble Salboo said, was in a gun shop 2 weeks ago. Overheard a guy asking the lad behind the counter if he wanted an air pistol for shooting rats. Lad said, that's fine. I'm sure it's illegal to shoot animals with an air pistol. And what thing is, though, that's the thing with a lot of these things. You hear something, because I don't really know. Can you shoot rats with an air pistol? No, you can, can't you? Yeah, because I know someone who's a yeah, you can. I know someone who is a professional pest control, and that's yeah. But I think, as Marcus said there, but yeah, it's like with the there's a lot of misinformation when it comes to weapons and guns in this country. But you would think in a fucking gun shop that the gun shop owner would be able to tell him that he was wrong. He said rabbits were brought to England from Norman French for stupid buggers. Yeah, now you say that, yeah, that's one of them things. I sort of did know that, but Dude PX said, cheers, Mike. Just ordered a Centrepoint 370 crossbow. Nice. Let's have a look at that quickly. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that is nice. Where'd you get it from? Amazon? Through my links. Marcus said to Double Salboo, you can euthanize them in a cage trap, I think, right, with a pistol. I'm going to start sneezing in a minute. Video basis, someone get on .gov and find out long. Well, the only thing is, though, you say that, but same with the like with the knives. .gov and the police websites for what legal carry knives are different. So you never fucking know in this country. Tom said, cheers, Tim. Much appreciated. I'm not too fussed about sand. My girlfriend just wants to see the coast. Carl said, check out my secret cherry trees tomorrow. Maybe too early or late to find yeah, too late, but find out soon, yeah. Yeah, nice. You're going to film that, Carl? That'd be good to see that. Double Sabu said, I'm sure I watched the law video on air weapons, and they said pistols are only legal for target shooting. I'm sure you're right, though, for humane killing. I'll tell you why I think it is. I think it's legal for what Marcus said, because I'm pretty sure the person I know who is a pest control is very, very, very careful about all that kind of stuff and works for a big company. But yeah, that don't mean they would know and be right, though, does it? Taylor, sure you're right, mate. Said last week, got a pocket shot, handy and fits in the pocket, no shit, and I'm impressed with the power. I got offered one of them, and I sent them my address, and they never sent me it. Offered one for review. Weird, isn't it? I was looking forward to that. Yeah, it never came. Irishman said to T2, it depends on the rubber on your sling, which weight will shoot best. My mate hunts pigeons with 8mm lead from a double band ferroband gold rubber. T2 said to Marcus, I've never used a Garrett. When I did my research, the Eurotech Pro with the 11-inch DD coil beats it hands down. Iron Man said in a full shitting van scenario, I would use Vietnamese traps and tactics. Anything that can work against the might of American military is good enough for me. Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way you'd have to go. You're more, it's more likely that you'd have to go the sort of guerrilla warfare type ways and methods and all that. You know, most military things, proper military techniques go out the window. It's going to be guerrilla warfare tactics and all that, and stuff like the home guard sort of stuff, all of that stuff that the everyman can do. I've said some .gov pages I've written in legalese or are missing info as well. Yeah, it's very strange, isn't it, that you'd think you could go on there and just find the fucking information, but you cannot fucking rely on it. The dude PX says, you try reverse crossbow, they're faster, same draw, expensive though. No, I've never really even looked into them, but I know what they are though, if you know what I mean. Ritter said £180 at 28-inch draw with a 19mm spear gun rubber. Yeah, that's powerful then, yeah. Worked out before. My 1700 grain arrows I used to shoot from a 145-pound bow would be perfect to shoot. I'll have to train to shoot it though. Yeah, that's a hell of a power, isn't it? Luke, you right, mate? Did I say hello earlier? I don't know if you're the same Luke who was on earlier. I missed. He said, anyone into primitive hunting, making your own bows, arrowheads? My twin brother is, if you don't know, JJR Survival. If you look on here, he hasn't done that. He does primitive sort of traps as well at the minute though. I'll make a bow eventually, and I've never done primitive arrowheads, but I have made my own arrowheads. Jill Strike said, where'd you get the money to get all those weapons? You know what? I haven't actually bought a new weapon for probably fucking 15 years. So yeah, although I look like I've got an impressive collection, I have, but yeah, I've not bought anything for years. All of this stuff I've had for ages. But yeah, any money I get now is Patreon money, basically, for stuff you'd see up there. I think the last thing I bought myself with my own money was the this, and I bought that with my birthday money one year. Tom said, random question, if you had to go back to be involved in a war, which period would you fancy? Any chance of surviving the most? Oh, that's hard to say that. Don't know. What's the easiest war we ever fought? Easiest, quickest war we ever fought. That one. So it's a bar stewards useful bit kit. Weapons offset. China also tried to invade Vietnam in the late 70s. They lost horribly. Vietnam, which is way smaller. Everybody said punji sticks. Yeah, that's it. West Yorkshire catapults on. People asking about the catapults. He said, good setup, double Fairbairn gold. I love singles with 8mm steel, easy plinking. Humble Sabu said, I have a Euro Ace at the moment. What's that? A metal detector. And not Z said weapons are very true. The .gov site merely states a blade less than 3 inches for legal carry. The act itself is a cutting edge less than 3 inches. That's what I mean. That's the exact thing I was on about, Zed. Yeah. So it's very fucking annoying that they do that. Rob said 25 on and 11 likes. Get liking, people. Yeah, like the thing for me, please. I appreciate that, because it does help if you do. You're more likely to get sent them as well then. Sailor, yeah, Zed's on. I don't think Leonard is tonight though. Bing said, anyone into bushcraft? I sort of am. And when I start going down the woods, which I will soon, I'll do a bit of bushcrafty kind of stuff. I'll be going down the woods soon. I'll do a bit of camp stuff, fire, cooking, all that. And yeah, I'll probably go down the woods a couple of times, because I'm gonna need to film a bit for my Hardcore Henry review. Jumble Sabu said to me, Mike, you paid very good money for those things. You bought the D-Axe at the right time. Yeah, the fucking price of them now is extortionate, isn't it? Yeah. I would never be able to afford them now. Terrible prices now, aren't they? Richard said, I've built a longbow before. Built my own arrows with store-bought arrow tips, if that counts. Iron Man said, Mike, do you think if the British Army from the Waterloo era faced the British Army from today, do you think the old boys would think the new were aliens? They might do, yeah, they might do. Yeah, yeah, it'd be proper bizarre, wouldn't it? Yeah. I wonder what they would think. Yeah, that would. That's an interesting thing you saying that. Yeah, that would be very interesting to. Sadly, we'll never get to experience it, but yeah, wouldn't that be a strange? Yeah, I wonder what they would think. It's completely different nowadays, isn't it? I said my favourite shit hit the fan rifle would be a 2-2 rimfire. Failing that, a good crossbow. Yeah, I can agree with that, Carl. Weapons I've said, I think it was called the Sino-Vietnamese war markers. Only lasted a few months. China took a bit of land, but lost 50,000 troops and hundreds of tanks. Fucking hell. Weapons and stuff said, easiest war in history, Mike, would have been the Opium War, and the Royal Navy turned up with proper warships and blasted a load of Chinese junks. It's fucked up war, though. The politics behind it, basically a drug money war. They are there, and I would fight in the Opium Wars. It amazes me that it's legal for under 18 to legally buy a UK carry knife, but some places won't sell to those who look under 25 at ID. Yeah, just, as we always say, it's so fucking bizarre over here. Weaponsaf said, was a bit like the Finnish Winter War. An underfunded, smaller nation invaded by its massive neighbour, and the underdog did really well. Video Bay said, make a bushcraft-style meat smoker too. Oh, he made a bushcraft-style meat smoker 2 days ago. It worked good enough. Got himself some jerky. Nice. I do like a bit of jerky. Mark said, I've got 3 quality street tins that I'm going to make a smoker out of. Yeah, I've never done that, but I would. Killstrike said, what is Grey Man bag looking thing behind you? What thing? That's my air rifle bag. And a bit of lightning in. I don't know if you mean this, do you? And that is a pair of trousers. Yeah, this is my go-to air rifle. That's why it's got a sling on it and all that. The only thing I would like, if I could change this, I would have open sights on it as well. So that if the scope ever broke, it would have open sights. But this, because it's it doesn't even have the holes to put open sights on. Oh man, so I wonder if there are any Viking ghost ships around these shores. Could be. It certainly could be. Taylor Shaw said, no blocking me, Mike, but I went to buy a gun today. Fucking wanted a grease gun. Legally, nice. Marcus said, don't talk like that about Mike's girlfriend. Oh, what's that bag? Grey looking bag. Didn't even cross my mind, Marcus. Fuck's sake. They're not easy to Iron Man. Strange as it may seem, they probably think we're all cowards for taking cover when under fire, not standing there shooting back. Yeah, wearing body armor and camouflage. Yeah, I get you there, Zed. Yeah, wearing camouflage and body armor and I suppose they bought helmets in them days, didn't they? But yeah, I forgot about that. They're just marching forward with their guns. Video Bay said, didn't marinate it beforehand, though, so it just smoked meat flavour. Yeah, I bet that's nice, though. I do like a bit of smoky. Killstrike said, not the thing I was talking about, but that's cool. Go on, what, mate? What can you see? The little bag there, that is a gas mask bag. That's what you mean. Not this one. That's a right helmet. This is my gas mask bag. And that is a camera thing. Oh. Because I'm so terrible remembering what my gas mask is, I've even written it down now and put it in the fucking thing. Finished Nokia M61 V2. Just quickly do my tribute to Liam, weapons and stuff. Although you can't hear me in it, so I won't have it on for too long. He means my other bag. What bag? Oh, what that? Oh, fucking, that's my fucking overcoat. My nice smart overcoat. Most expensive bit of clothing I ever bought. Hence why it's in there. Bing said, I was wondering what's in the bag behind you. Is it a stab vest? No, my stab vest. Yeah, suit bag. That's my, well, that's my overcoat. That's my suit jacket. Down here, that's my body arms in that bag. Right, try and catch up now. Have you ever read up on any of the battles of the Rhodesian Bush War? No, I've not, Liam, no. One of the battles, Rhodesia lost no men and killed about 2,000 enemy troops. No, that does sound interesting, though. Another battle, they lost about a dozen soldiers and killed a few thousand. Yeah, it must have been pretty good then. Wolf Flux, right, mate? I'm going to stay on till past tonight. Tom said, getting hit back in Napoleonic times with a musket ball was much more lethal, apparently. Just ripped you apart. I always thought it would be the other way around. Yeah, yeah. Iron Man said one modern battle tank could wipe out all those old musketeers. Weapons I've said. You showing that some of the old brown grey gas mask bags, maybe a good grey man bags. Yeah, I think they would. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even contemplate you lot meant behind me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's just my overcoat. It's a Merc overcoat, which we went to London to buy when I was about 20, 150 quid. But they're like 250 quid now. I couldn't afford to buy a jacket for that fucking kind of money. So yeah, that goes up in that. As soon as I take that off, that goes straight back in that fucking bag. I was laughing. What was you laughing at me with that gas mask on? Temple Sabo said to Marcus, not really, mate. That's your I'll let you lot have a chat about your old metal detectors. They're not easy to Iron Man. It would have to catch them first. They'd probably think it was a demon from hell called up by the what's that? Perfidious French. Right, where am I? T2 to Marcus. Not a necessity. It makes life a lot easier when sifting a load of soil. Yeah, I'll be on to laugh past, Wolf. Richard said, I can train up to draw 180 sling bow. I might try going for the highest draw weight recurve bow record. It's been £200 for nearly 40 years. Yeah, go for it, Rich. That'd be fucking mental. Number Sabo said, Mike, by the way, the rant video was a good way to clear the air. Sometimes you just have to put things down. Yeah, I agree with you there. Sometimes you have to get it out of your system, don't you? Yeah. It does help, you know what I mean. Iron Man said, tanks are scary when you stand next to them. Imagine one pissed off with you. All you ask is your pea shooter rifle. Yeah. Yeah, because I bet they wouldn't even scratch a fucking tank, would they? Bing said, you have just around 8 15 head gear on your wall. What's the little screen the bottom of the wall about? That is just, I just thought it's a good way to get the, remind people to like, comment and subscribe. Tells you where I am on places like Twitter, Facebook, and that, and it also has my Patreon supporters on. Gilstrike Games said, "Are you and Weston and stuff in real life friends?" Well, I would class him as a in real life friend, yeah, but we've never actually met. But yeah, but we are gonna meet this year sometime. He could come next week, but I need to have a day. It's easier for me if no one's in my house, and then we could just spend the whole entire day doing videos, basically. You know what I mean? Where am I? Timbo said the weapons and stuff. I know a veteran of the Bush War. Yeah, some fascinating and horrible stories. Oh, sorry, Marcus. If I haven't messaged you about that, I meant to. Yes, I sent that. Hang on a minute. I'll tell you exactly. Sorry, Marcus. I meant to message you. I've been going because my emails have been going mental. Hang on. I can tell you the exact day. Yeah, I actually meant to message you about that, Marcus. Sorry about that. I think it was yesterday. What one was it? Says delivery aim within 3 working days, and I posted that the 20th, so yesterday. Yeah, sorry, Mark. I actually meant to message you about that. Irishmen had the Rhodesian War. Very interesting reading. I'll have to look that up. I've never looked anything into that. Being said, I see nice idea that weapons and stuff. You should get one. Jim said, Tim, just been trying to find them on Amazon to show you what they are like. Notice they're the same price. He said to Iron Man, just use exploding socks like they did in Saving Private Ryan. Exploding socks, for fuck's sake. That's an 18 moment right there. Tom said Bruce Grobbelaar was in the Bush War. I don't know if that's a joke or true. Tom said Bruce said Bush War. I had that once trying to unclog my trimmers when I was shaving my back, second crack. Fuck's sake. West Yorkshire Catapult said, in the process of making a steel dueling tree. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know what you mean. With the yeah, they go from one side to the other, don't they? Just need to weld the 5 targets on. Used a van disc for the base and scraps I've been given. That sounds good. Do you do videos, West Yorkshire? If you do, I'll have to sub to you in a minute. I was going to make one of them once, but just on a smaller scale for air rifles and that. Weapons, I've said, a bit ex-roadie soldiers. Oh, you've met, was you saying? Very mild-mannered bloke. But bet he was a stone-cold killer. Had to flee South Africa when Rhodesia collapsed. And then in the UK after South Africa went south. Sounds very interesting. I'll look into that. Mark, great stuff. Mark should be here tomorrow. Yeah, sorry about that, Mark. I actually meant to email you. I've been getting like 40 fucking emails. Going fucking mad. Weapons officer. Sadly, yeah, Zambia have done pretty well since, but that's because they invited a lot of Rhodesians in to help develop the country rather than chasing them away like Zimbabwe. T2 said, just wanted to update the seats I fitted in the Land Rover last week for a customer, but I was trying and it stopped on here. An Asian hornet that crawled out the seat and it was huge. I think I remember you saying that. By the way, if anyone wants any quivers, I've got 1, possibly 2 that I could send Monday. So I've got 1 for Jim. You said you'll have yours Monday, didn't you, Jim? Stu, I'll give him until Monday, and if he hasn't messaged me, I'll sell that to someone else. So there's potentially 2 ready packaged. £12.50 each. They've got a proper mount on this one, just haven't got the mount on it. That's like my one. And then in a couple of days, I should be getting a load of stuff for more. Where am I? Dude Fiat said, worst part of the bushwalk was the nasty growlers. Video by said you should watch Count Dankula's Roof Koreans. Very entertaining. I'll have to give his videos a go. I've only ever watched one of his videos, and it wasn't really my kind of stuff. But yeah, but it was about a certain topic anyway. So I'll give one of his videos a go and see what I like. It's a bit like PewDiePie. I couldn't care less for PewDiePie personally. No interest in his videos. I don't like his style of videos. You know what I mean? Not my kind of stuff. But as I said, Count Dankula. Not that they're the same. But you know what I mean? I'll give him a go on your recommendation, Peach. That said, those quivers are great, well worth the money. If you have a pistol crossbow, they can fit on. They're a must buy. Thank you, Zed. I appreciate that. That's just reminded me of something. Rob, are you still on? You know, you said you couldn't get 2 of the quivers on one crossbow. I think you should be able to get them on there, because I tried it with mine and I did. I got 2 on mine. So you may have to do a bit of you may have to have, instead of both that way, like one like that, one like that. But you should be able to get 2 on there. I could get 2 on the horror zone anyway. Nigel said, just a quick thank you, Mike. My quiver came today and was very pleased. Well made and great quality. Came next day. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Nigel. I appreciate it. And that came the next day, even though that was second class signed for. I do the second class because it's slightly cheaper, but you know that people will definitely get it then. You know what I mean? With the signed for. Thank you. I appreciate that. Video Base said, yeah, good. His Mad Lad vids are good. Lots of facts and history too. Yeah, if it's got proper facts and all that, yeah, I'll give it a go, Peach. Carl said tanks are okay when behind them infantry shooting the shit out of the tank crew boxes in a Battus. And he laughing said, sorry, tankies. Marcus said, Casey Neistat doesn't do much these days. Moved to California soon, I heard. I see his videos on the old trending things, but I've never watched them. Iron Man said, Mike, have you ever seen a Hillary Clinton sex doll? It has wrinkles and stretch marks. No, I haven't. I'd like to say, what have you been looking up? Killstrike Gaming said, how about free? Yeah, I bet you could get free. I'll tell you how you get free on here. One there, and then with a fucking peek through sight, which I'll show you. Peek through sight now. With a peek through sight mount like this that has the hole to see through, you can put that there and you can still see under it, and you could have another quiver on the top. So yes, you could. I don't think you'd want 3 on there. Weapons I've said, yeah, I enjoy Count Dankula. I'll have a look then. I'll have a look. RN said he's joining his state militia. Good for you, mate. He said California state militia is privately organised. Yeah, we don't have them kind of things over here. Caught up with the fucking chat. But yeah, you could get 3 on there, definitely. You ever seen these mounts? They're quite handy. It's just a normal standard scope mount, but they're higher. So what you can do with these, ignore this bit. This is so I can put a camera on, still aim. Yeah, you can see through. So you could still see the open sights, and technically still, you could have a telescopic sight on your crossbow and still see under to see the open sights. Are you off, Carl? See you later, mate, if you're off. I won't be on tomorrow, by the way. I might be on Sunday, but I highly doubt it. Jumbo Sabu said, Mike, there was somebody selling an original World War II Japanese officer's sword today for 300 quid. I would have had it if I had the money. It needed work, such as rust on the blade, but it was cheap for what it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if it's like that, that's fucking lovely sword, that is. I never knew how nice that was till I cleaned it up. And then I was like, fuck, I've had a fucking really good sword for ages, and I thought it was like a cheap piece of shit because of someone spray painting the whole entire thing with silver fucking spray paint, and they couldn't be bothered. Because I tell you, the rust that was under that. The blade was lovely condition, really, but everything else was fucked. Well, not fucked, but covered in rust and or paint, shit like that. Did I just see Rob on? Yeah, Rob. Did you hear what I was saying? I think you should be able to get 2 crossbow quivers on these. What I'll have to do next time I've got 2 ready, I'll do a quick video for you showing how to put 2 on here, because I think they should work. I got 2 on this. You may have to do them instead of like that. You may have to do them like that. So one going one way, one going the other way. Iron Man said we are not allowed militia. We have to register butterfly knives. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was. I did think I highly doubt we would be able to. Bing said, random question. Have you ever had trouble with the police because of the stuff on your wall? I'd keep those curtains closed permanently. My neighbours would shit themselves if they look in. I've had my house raided at least 5 or 6 times, but never because of my weapons, ever. And even when they come here, they one time after that bloke they dubbed the crossbow killer had killed some people with a crossbow, the CID thought the crossbows was illegal, so they took them all away. Whether they was putting secret little marks on them or not, I don't know. But they took all of my crossbows and all my homemade ones, but then bought them back a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I've had trouble with the police over the years, but never because of my weapons. Never actually because of those. My neighbours were all right. And I have net curtains anyway. You can't just see straight in. Even with them curtains open, I have net curtains. Because, you know, you don't want people looking in your bedroom anyway, do you? You know what I mean? Jump Sabu said, Mike, no more like a samurai sword, mate. Oh, no, more like a samurai. Oh, I get you. Yes. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know which ones you mean. Yeah, sorry. I was just assumed you meant like that. But yes, I get you. Yeah, yeah. They're very nice. Marshall was saying Captain Electro is good with the old Japanese swords. West Yorkshire said, I need to make a target for my crossbow. I'm not wasting any more bolts in the bin or the Wendy house. Yeah, just keep driving into me. Rob said, cheers, Mike. JBO said, at some point, can you do a video of that katana one? Katana, please. What one do you mean, Jim? The top one? Because that's a Japanese Type 32 sword, the top one. That one I've always classed. Because I'll be honest, the other 2 are wall hangers. Really, they're like stainless steel, crappy. You know, the one up there I've done a video on, but them 2 probably aren't worth doing videos on because they're wall hangers. Really, they was like the cheap 30 quid stainless steel ones that may break if you used them. Oh, the top one, Jim. I've done a whole series of videos on that. Look up Japanese Type 32. Or Japanese Type 32 sword on my channel, and you'll see a whole series of me cleaning it up, taking it apart, cleaning it, sorting it out, and even cutting with it. And not he said to Jumbo Birth, a fellow in my old Aikido club bought a World War II Japanese officer's sword for a cheap price. Turned out the blade was medieval, jammy bastard. Fucking hell, yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? T2 said, watch 2 films this week, Leprechaun Returns and The Nun. Both hyped up, and I thought very mediocre. Have you seen? I've not seen either of them. I do want to eventually one day watch all of the Leprechauns, though. We was on about Warwick Davis the other day, weren't we, Liam? And Rich. And Daniel, if he was on, but he's not there. Richard said, a load of old clothes packed in to a bucket works for a good target. Nice one. Rob said, I've stuck a laser took the sight off. No, so I've noticed my laser started working, so I might put a laser on mine soon. Sabu saying, Zeb, the lucky bugger. I like the United Cutlery version back in the 80s with brown leather on the handle. Video Bay said, you still have that homemade crossbow, or do you have multiple homemade? I've got loads, Pete. I've got at least 1, 2, about 5, maybe 6 homemade crossbows. Yeah, about at least 6 homemade crossbows. Yeah, that one, the one I was making, I don't finish that one. Yeah, I've got an arm crossbow or a wrist crossbow. I've got 2 pistol crossbows, a survival crossbow, and then 2 rifle crossbows, and the one that was going to be a pump action crossbow, but it didn't work. Yeah, all homemade. Yeah, so about 6, I think. Sabu said, the thing is, for me, being an old original sword, I'd rather leave the patina than remove it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like yours, I would leave it, Double Sabu. See, that, someone had actually spray painted it with silver paint. So it was, yeah, it was good that I cleaned it up. Yeah, Jim, look them up. Let me just look at something a minute. Right, yeah, this is the title. There's 3 parts to it. Yeah, Jim. Research this. Yeah, there's a whole series. Part 1, I decide about cleaning it up and ask people whether they reckon I should clean it up and sharpen it. Didn't need sharpening in the end. Yeah, fucking lovely that is, I tell you. I had to make some bits for it as well. I had to make the nut for it, but yeah, it come out good in the end. Weapons I've said, is that the film about Warwick Davis versus the Trolls? Krylon, you staying or you going? You just going, are you? See you later, Krylon. Bing said, let's go on in the hood with Ice-T. What a film. Yeah, that I've not seen yet. I know of them, but I do want to watch them one day. See you later, Peach. Video base. Good night, mate. Yeah, have a good day at work. Decent. Have you watched the vid on the mini crossbow on Todd Cutler's channel? No, I never watched that. Is it good, Dad? What's that called? It's something like the Assassin's crossbow or something, isn't it? I know it's got a weird name like that. Oh, better put me thing back, my label back in the crossbow bag. Well, not crossbow bag, gas mask bag. See you later, Killstrike. I'm probably only going to be on for another 10 minutes anyway, mate. So, see you later. Yeah, I'll have to watch that because the Todd Cutler video because I'm sure I would like it. I just have a habit now of hardly watching, apart from the people I subscribe to already. Because I'm subscribed to him saying that, but I don't watch all of his videos. But I'm not into his stuff enough yet that I want to watch every single video. You know what I mean? Oh, it is called the Assassin's Crossbow. Yeah, I thought it was. I'll look into that. It's worth watching. I watched his ones about the arrows, the arrowheads, like you said, him stabbing them into the meat and that. That was interesting. And the method to get them out using the feathers. Marcus, Sam on? I've not seen him. Oh, yeah. Oh, Marcus was saying Sam sends everyone his regards. He's out camping in the hills. Cheers, Marcus. Yeah, tell him we said have fun. Jumper Sabu said, Mike, have you ever watched a post-apocalyptic film from the 80s called Battle Truck? No, I've not. I'll write that one down. That rings a bell, though. I'll have a look and then I'll see if... Because I may have seen it without knowing it's called that, you know what I mean? Captain Bugroll, you right, mate? I'll be on for about another 10 minutes. Yeah, you are. If I wasn't on late, you would have missed it completely tonight. I watched your sword fighting with your wooden swords. Weapons, I've said, I had loads of comments today, which is nice, but meant I had to keep checking and replying every hour or so to keep up. Was that because of a new video, or has one been sort of trending a bit? My channel's a bit fucking dead at the minute. It's my own fault though. I've not been uploading a lot compared to normal, and I've stopped. Like, I should make sure I do. I noticed if I do some kind of shooting video once a week and a shed making video once a week, that's when I get my best views. Not been doing either of them lately. I just don't have time. In a couple of weeks, in about 2 weeks, so I'll be back to normal. So then I can do shed videos, shooting videos, test videos. And then the shooting competition will start soon. Mark said, weapons off, yeah, but it keeps people sweet when you say hello. Weapons off said, just more views across all the videos. Yeah, I like to try and reply to them all, Mark, and sometimes I don't notice them. Well, YouTube hides them. Thomas Abu said, also known in other territories as warlords of the 21st century, I think. You'd like it, Mike, very similar to Mad Max. I'll look into that, and I do like post-apocalyptic films as well. At least, yes, the feathers thing could be useful knowledge in a real serious shit fancy friends. Yeah, that was very interesting, that was. Yeah, and he also discussed this sort of half moon ones, because even he doesn't fully. It's like a bit of lost knowledge on those, isn't it? No one really knows what those used for. But I think what he said is more realistic than what some people say. Captain Bogrell said, so it's me arriving in time was meant to be. I'm glad you liked the Dover Castle video. We recorded it in 2017. I have no idea how the time went so quick before we edited it all together. Nah, it happens. I've done it. There must be quite a lot of editing and all that, especially with doing them subtitles. That do my head in. I do like it that you put the subtitles on there though, because you subtitle everything, don't you? Even like the grunts and things that don't make sense. I love all that. I love reading subtitles to words when people don't actually say a word right. It cracks me up. Once I said I check the Held for review every day, but sometimes I get loads pop up from weeks ago. Yeah, I get that. I had someone actually commenting something I'd wanted to talk to them about, and I hadn't seen it for fucking 2 months. Bing said it's also not that you guys take the time to reply to people's comments so they feel included. Feels like you're all part of a community. You all seem to know each other. Cheers, me. Well, I'll be honest, if you're staying here long enough, you will. A lot of us do know each other now, don't we, I'd say. But yeah, it's a good community. Liam's got a good one, and this is a good community, I think. But yeah, the more you come on here, you'll see it. Don't get a lot of on here. It seems to be more regulars. You don't see a lot of random people on here, so you do get to have a lot, and people can have their own chats and that. Richard said, I need to start doing more build videos. I've got the build hook. I need to sharpen test. Yeah, do it, Rich. People like that kind of stuff. Captain Bogfrost said to Marcus, not me, Friescock, of which I'm a member. And yeah, Mike, the subtitles easily take the longest time to do. I love that you noticed the little details in them. Makes it worth it. I love all that, though. Yeah, well, seeing as I do videos as well, I know that kind of thing can be a bastard. Fucking takes ages, doesn't it? That bloody film club video I did the other day, a 1 minute bit of me and Zomba in fucking 10 to midnight, took me about 3 hours to get it all right and looking terrible. Fuck's sake. JBO said, Mike watched your fixed blades knives video the other day. I was wondering if you could recall where you got the tactical Tanto knife. It's gorgeous. That is lovely, isn't it, Jim? Yeah, and I got that from a place called Range Right Limited. And yeah, that and a couple of other their knives. I've never seen them anywhere else. Yeah, Range Right Limited. But if you look online, let me just check for you. I think they still do a catalogue. Yeah, they do. So they do an online, yeah, Range Right. Rangeright.co.uk. Yeah, I'll put a link in. I doubt they still do it now, but you can always have a look. Yeah, that tactical Tanto is lovely, isn't it? That's one of my favourite knives. That, but yeah, you can't find get it anywhere. I think I've seen it in places in America, but saying that, I don't think. I think it was just pictures. You couldn't buy it. You know what I mean? Weapons I've said there's one bloke who's been commenting on my videos recently. Always writes really long comments full of good information. Really good when I get comments like that. A pleasure to read. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? And especially when it's like that, it's a decent comment and it's full of information and helpful. Because there can be a hell of a lot of just people writing total bollocks, basically, can't there? Yeah, tactical Tanto is very sexy. It's lovely, isn't it? I fucking love that knife. But yeah, the only thing I would like is I like my sheaves to have a leg tie on. But other than that, that's not nothing. You know, I do like my sheaves to have a leg tie, so that because you can tie it tight to your leg, then and when you pull the sheath out, it doesn't pull the sheath up. But that's not nothing that really matters anyway. Because all you do is just hold it with your left hand anyway, don't you? But yeah, that's where I bought it from. If you can see that, JBO, rangeright.co.uk. You can always have a look. I'll have a look later as well, because I wouldn't mind seeing what Range Right sell now. Being said, are you usually on around this time? Also, how often do you live stream? What I normally do, tonight I was later than normal. I normally do 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And after that time, if I feel like it, sometimes I do a bit later. And I normally do them every Friday and every Saturday. And every now and then I'll do a random one at a random time in the week. But yeah, it's unless I'm doing something, which isn't very often. Yeah, every Friday, every Saturday, 9 till 11. Yeah, tonight's a bit late. I may even go a bit later still. I might go, as it's a Friday, I might go to 1:45 unless I actually hear someone going to bed and I have to stop. So yeah, I'll stand for another 15 minutes. It's been a good chat tonight. Marcus said, it amazes me how nice some people can be. It's nice though, and it does make things worthwhile, that kind of stuff. I sometimes get comments that makes me think, oh, you've just made me wish I never come on here. But also you get comments that make you think, that comment has just made, the whole thing worthwhile, sort of thing. Yeah. I've said, Bing, is that your MSA hour mask in the picture? Charles, you right, mate? Marcus said that Christmas video was good last year, Mike. Wait, what one? The one with Mark? It went a bit fucking mad at the beginning, didn't it? When I had the random kid come in my room and jump in my bed. Fucking strange, wasn't it? Yeah, and I was a bit angry at first, but yeah. Yeah, I'm always up for them with Mark, but it's just never get bloody round to it. Some absolute, yeah, not on there, but some very nice knives. Oh, there's not on there, are they? I'll have a look myself. I've not actually been on Range Right. I go on Range Right about once every couple of years because, as I said, I never got the money to buy anything now. But my old favourites where nearly all my collection of knives came from, and some of that stuff up there were Spy Tech, Battle Orders, and Range Right Limited. Stringtown Supplies, I think that was called. And have I missed any? Charles said he's good. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I was a bit tired earlier, but I seem to have woken up a bit now. I tend to when I'm on these. I do wake up a bit when you get chatting. Gunner, you all right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. Not missed anything. Jump Sabu, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, I read that, yeah. Wemsaf said, thanks for the recommendation on the mask being. I still need to film my video on it. I'll probably film it Monday. But mine came in great condition with sealed filter. Oh, he was having a chat. Oh, you cleaned it with some... Yeah, he was saying about you had to clean it. Where am I? Bing said weapon stuff. Yeah, really happy with the mask. No, hang on. Then what Z said, the Christmas vid. Was that the one with the horde of beards? Yes, it was. Yeah. Forget about that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because that was me. Do you know what? If you came in my fucking house, it's all fucking beards. My dad, me, Malcolm, both of my other fucking brothers. Yeah. Every bloke in our house has a fucking beard. Yeah, Matt's a really nice guy, very down to earth, just like chatting to a mate down the pub. Captain Bogrel said, this is my favourite stream. The fact that most of us are familiar with each other, we're all happy with questions and banter, and the other ones where it's all random and trying to get noticed are just annoying. Yeah, I know what you mean there. Yeah, you can just come on here and say hello to everyone and have a chat and yeah. If people are having a proper chat about something, I'll just let them get on with it. I've never said this actually, but if I ever did get chucked off of it, I don't reckon I will now, because the thing with not having ads, it seems that I slightly go under the radar. But if I ever get chucked off here, there's a place called CocoScope, which is a similar website that lets you live stream. So if I ever get chucked off of here, we'll all go over to fucking CocoScope and I'll just do the exact same thing there. Fucking phone. I'm in some group chat thing at the minute for tomorrow when I go out. Gilstrike said he's back. Mark said Captain Bogrel spot on. What stuff said about his gas marks there. Bing said I had a beard 2 weeks ago. Shave it just so I could wear gas masks. Going for a very short goatee so I can still get faces. Well, see how big mine is? It's not very long, but my M61 will still seal with this beard. So the right ones, they will still work. T2 said this is the best channel on YouTube. It's a community channel made by yourself. Only place I can talk openly. Well, thank you for that. Oh, thank you, T2. I'm glad that you know, that means a lot to me that people say that. Yeah, we have done a good community here, really, haven't we? Yeah. Oh, Twitch as well. Yeah, I do Twitch. Actually, I do Twitch every night. Most nights, anyway. At least one day in the week, I like to have a day off. Because the problem is the reason I tell you why I never get to watch any films now is because I play more PlayStation 4 games now. I need to PlayStation 5. So when I would normally watch a film, I'm now live streaming on Twitch. Baptiste, right, mate? Sorry if I missed your comment there. Captain Bogwell said, "Look how big mine is. It's not very long." Quoted the stream. I ain't done any of my classics today. Noodles said, "Just order Chinese. Wish me luck." But no more food talk though. Not to you, Noodles, but to everyone. I'm joking. When I said the GP5 bag that was thrown in with it doesn't quite fit the mask and the filter, but otherwise it's fine. I'd rather have a slightly smaller satchel bundled in than having no satchel. Dumpside Boost, I have stubble, but it annoys me when it gets too long. It gets itchy. Stab the corner of your mouth. Yeah, the reason I never have a full beard is because it itches like fuck. I must be used to this. When I said at least the bag keeps it out of sunlight. Richard said, is making an account on that CocoScope site easy? And is the site easy to navigate? I couldn't really get on a bit shit. I think CocoScope is easier, Rich. Yeah, this is it. That's the name anyway. But yeah, if I ever need somewhere to live stream, there's still Facebook as well. I could actually live stream on Facebook, but I don't know. I don't know if I ever would, but I could. So there are options. Not that I think I'm going to get shut down or anything, but it's just a good option out there that if it ever did happen. Killstrike. Favourite game? Probably Metal Gear Solid 3, I think. I like all the Metal Gear games, but I like all the Grand Theft Autos, quite a lot of the Final Fantasies, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, the Resident Evil games. You know, I've struggled to pick a favourite game, I think. I might do a stream, Jim, Sunday if I'm not too hungover. Chances are I probably won't, though. See you later, mate. Good night. Jim agrees with me. Nice one, mate. A fucking excellent, ain't it? Oh, I love Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, amazing game, ain't it? Yeah, you got some good taste there, Jim. Good night, mate, by the way. Did I miss your comment there, Noodles? I meant to read that out, or did you delete it? I hope you don't get a cat or a dog. I must have missed that one. I saw it on there, but it's not there now. Or was that someone else? No, it wasn't. Oh, Marcus saying to you it could be cat or it could be dog. Richard said I'll check it out. CocoScope, yeah. Girl starts I was thinking of getting Red Dead. Yeah, get it, mate. It's fucking excellent. Both of them are. Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. Brilliant films. Games. Not fucking films, games. I like films. I like playing a bloody film, I tell you. Especially if you like westerns. I love westerns. So Red Dead Redemption, you know, you get to play a proper open world western and do what you want. What was I saying? My favourite satchels are the M10M satchel, not the cheap one. Is that the one you have on the back of your thing? Is that bag? Jumbo Salbo said, Mike, that Chernobyl show was brilliant. Watched it at least 3 times now. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it's. I could only watch one episode a week because of what it did. It made me angry, sad. You know what I mean? Yeah, fucking excellent, isn't it? I would highly recommend Chernobyl, and it's as good as the hype. You know, the fact that they reckon that's the highest rated TV show ever on IMDb. Yeah, and I'd agree with that. Or factual TV show on there. And I think it may be actual TV show. But yeah, it's the best docudrama type thing I've ever seen. Oh, Liam will say no, that's his GSR satchel, Mike. Better than the mask. Yeah. Whoever it was asking about that bag earlier, I will eventually. I'm going to take all that down, put it here. It won't matter if it's there. And I'm going to put another display there so I can
Yeah, I'll have, because I used to have at one point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 displays in this room. So I've got loads more than that. That's not my full collection. That's not even probably a fifth of it. But yeah, I could still do another little one there, which I used to. I used to have a crossbow up and stuff around it. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Killstrike. Jumble Sabu said, Mike, Unforgiven or Tombstone? Do you know what? For being a really big Western fan, I've never actually watched Tombstone. So it would have to be Unforgiven. But I actually love Unforgiven. I love that because I can sort of relate to it a bit. The fact that he's got a massive reputation, not saying I've got a massive reputation, but he's got a reputation that stems on half the shit he can't even remember what he did because he was drunk when he did it, sort of thing. Yeah, I can actually relate to that bit of it because yeah, but I love all that. But yeah, he's given up the booze, hasn't he, and gone sort of normal, and then yeah, pushed too far, starts drinking again, and turns into his mental self. But yeah, and half the things they tell him about it, he can't even remember it, can he? They say, "Oh, you did this, this, and this." He don't even know he did it really. Yeah, I love that, and I can sort of relate to that. Frank Stallone, though, I do know of Frank Stallone. Yeah, because he was in an episode of Tim and Eric singing a song with his daughter. Look up Frank Stallone, Tim and Eric, and he's singing the song. That's brilliant. Comedy song. Oh, he gets stabbed by Val Kilmer at the start. Tombstone is one I will have to watch one day, though. Charles said you should have a border homemade one. I could do that. I may have to do that. He said, Unforgiven would be my choice. Bing was asking Liam if he's streaming tomorrow. Mark said he loves Unforgiven. Liam said he's not streaming tomorrow. Oh, actually, yeah, if Liam's streaming Sunday, I won't be streaming then. Or I may, unless I stream after Liam. But I doubt I'll be. I don't know. I may not even drink tomorrow. But let's see. It's going to be a hell of a struggle not to. Captain Bogfrost said, my favourite scene from Chernobyl was the scene of the guys on the roof having the 90 seconds to shovel the roof before going back inside. It was so stressful. And the comrade soldier, you're done. Yeah, I agree with you there. That was very tense, wasn't it? That. Yeah. Double Sabu said to Zed, it's a great redemption movie, and it's great that Eastwood's character is vulnerable. Yeah, I love Unforgiven. Very good. Killstrike, it's 11:45, quarter to midnight. Let me find this video for you, and you lot have got to watch it though. Right, hang on. One of you, I've got to make you watch this video and come back and tell me what happens in it. Let me see if I can find you one. Talking to Bing there. I'm saying, Boo said, yeah, Mike, Tombstone's brilliant. Please watch it when you can. That's one of those I would 100% watch it because I watch any westerns because I just love western films. Gunner said, is Gearbest still going, mate? Got some stuff like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, that's still there, mate. Yeah. Don't forget to use my links. They would have said it's 6:44 in Jazz. Oh, is it? Oh yeah. I suppose you're 6 hours behind, didn't you? Captain Bogger, fairly good. Oh, Bone Tomahawk. Captain Bogger. I like that. That was good. Yeah. Yeah, very. I like that. Yeah. I thought that was very good. Quite unique as well, wasn't it? Number Sabu said, wasn't the lad who shoots the dogs in Chernobyl in Ready Player One? Not sure. I know him from, what was it? I know he's in some weird film with what's the Irish bloke? young Irish bloke, quite famous now. He's in some film with him, but the whole film's bizarre because it's based on some kind of Greek myth, so the whole film doesn't make any sense. Any of you watched that video yet? If no one comes back and says they watched it, no more live streams. Right, where am I? The Shootist Noodles. I've never seen that either. He said, I recall reading somewhere that for a few dollars more was voted the most perfect Western ever made. Nice. You know, the Dollars trilogy, and then Once Upon a Time in the West. I love all of those. They're probably my favourite Westerns. And I'll tell you why I like those, because I think they actually get better and better and better as they go along, personally. So when it gets to Once Upon a Time in the West, he's made for me, that's nearly the perfect Western. The Good Bad Ugly's brilliant as well. But I love all them. Jumbo Sabu said, forgot about Bone Tomahawk. Brilliant movie. Yeah, Kurt Russell is in Tombstone too. Kurt Russell's one of my favourite actors. Oh, well, The Shootist, that's one of those I would watch eventually. See you later, Garnet. Yeah, don't forget to use the links. Bing said, Bone Tom was great. Hateful Eight is good. Yeah, look. I'll tell you, this is how much I like the Hateful Eight. Where's my Westerns? I've got to try and be very careful now. This is how much I like the Hateful Eight. I don't do this very often. So there's the DVD. There's the Blu-ray. Yeah. Good enough to buy twice. See you later, West Yorkshire. Good to see you on, mate. I like John Wayne. I must admit, I prefer the older John Wayne, like when he's older. But I'll check that out. Yeah, I think it probably is mine now. Captain Bogart probably is my favourite Tarantino film. Yeah, good enough to buy twice anyway. I think you should do a video about Satchels. Yeah. Surprised you haven't. Cheers, Gunner. So he's going to use the link. Teachers, I still think Eden Lake is a fairly unjust film with a severe injustice. When I have seen that. Yeah, that's quite good, isn't it? Quite a sort of horrible end as well, isn't it? Killstrike, you may have to ask that again next time because I'm literally going to go off now. Yeah, I can't remember the film I'm on about. What's that fucking young Irish bloke's name from Colin Farrell? He's in some weird film. That boy that you're on about from the boy shooting the dogs in Chernobyl. I know him from this weird film. What the fuck's it called? None of you watched that bloody video, did you bastards? Dumble Sabu, make sure you watch that video if you like Frank Stallone. It'll give you a laugh. Right, I'm going to have to go off now because it's actually 10 to 12. What's that? No, I'll tell you what it was. Let me have a quick look. I'll tell you the film I'm on about. Very weird, but good. The Killing of a Sacred Deer, I think it's called. Yeah, The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Look that up and you'll see him straight away. But that film is based on some kind of don't know if it's like a Greek myth or something, but the film doesn't make any sense. It's one of those, you know what I mean? Where is it? The story is based on an ancient Greek tragedy. Iphigenia at Aeolus or something. But yeah, it's a good film though. Proper weird. Right, I'm gonna have to go off now. Captain Bob said, "Night, oh, Mike, while you're in the bedroom, has been turned back into computer room, and you're not allowed in." Nice one. Thank you, Captain Bogrel. Yes. Yeah, he definitely watched it. Yeah. It's quite a funny video. Jumble Sabu said I chat with Frank on Facebook. He's a funny guy. Watch that video then. You can chat to him about what made him do that song. Yeah, thank you, Captain Bogrel. Yeah, he definitely watched it. Oh, that's it. Oh, Liam, yeah, you've put it on there. Sorry, yeah. Killing of a Sacred Deer. That's it. Sorry, I wasn't actually on the chat when you wrote that. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'm just having a quick look through the comments there. Yeah. Right. I won't be on tomorrow. I'll go out like midday, and I won't be back till like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30. But if I'm not dead to the world tomorrow, as in hungover, I may stream after Liam streams, but I highly doubt I will, because you know I'm like. Yeah, see you later, everyone. Looks like Daniel's just come on. Yeah, I'm just going off now, sadly, mate. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I won't say all your names, but you know who you are. Yeah, see you all later. Cheers for watching, everyone. Good night. I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll do one Monday. See you later. If I can get the thing up to stop this fucking chat.